foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone that rule well. I want to say peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Brother Mayaka Allah coming to you again from the gate to the city. Right? And really, evil is at the doorsteps, man. Evil meaning bad times, man. Wickedness has always been here. This place has been founded and built on wickedness, man. Right? Because, the wicked are in charge now. So of course, as the leaders, so are the people. So if the wicked are in charge, the people are going to be wicked too. So the culture is going to be wicked. The people, everything about this place is wicked, man. But nonetheless, wickedness isn't going to reign forever. Wickedness isn't going to last forever. The only reason wickedness is reigning right now, this temporary rulership, is because the Lord's chosen people went off. We forsook our end of the covenant, right? We made a deal and we didn't follow our part of the deal. And and the beautiful thing about it is this is how beautiful the Lord is that even though we didn't follow our part of the deal, the Lord is upholding His end of the deal, right? The Lord said, "Hey, if you worship other gods, if you stop following the commandments, if you stop obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, evil is going to happen to you. Destruction is going to happen to you. Wickedness is going to happen to you." The reason why the wicked are rulership now is because the Lord is still upholding His part of the bargain, right? And all we have to do is turn back to Him. That's all we got to do as a nation. Turn back to the Lord to really not only end our problems, but to really end all problems at the end of the day. Because again, this is bigger than us. But the evil that's coming, again, is still part of the Lord upholding His part of the bargain, right? Let me jump over to real quick. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. So even though evil is coming, even though Jacob's trouble is coming, right? If you put your trust and you keep the fear of the Lord, keep a healthy fear of the Lord, keep a healthy fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to be okay, man. Right? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, man. And all right. That's all we got to do. That's all the Lord asks for at the end of the day. Is faithfulness and loyalty. Right? It's the same thing with a man and a woman. At the end of the day, all a man wants from a woman is faithfulness and loyalty. Right? It goes hand in hand. If you're loyal, you're not going to deal with, if you're a woman and you're loyal, you're not going to deal with other men. You're not even going to give other men the time of day, the attention, right? And when you're faithful, you're going to keep trusting the man. The man is set up to be the head of the household, to be a provider and a guide. So you're going to put your faith and your trust into the man. It's like we are supposed to put our faith and our trust into Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? It's the same thing. We have been made wives, man, right? But it's going to be punishment for being disloyal, right? Even if you have a wife and she doesn't do anything with another man, but she's flirting, she's giving attention, she's talking, she even dresses provocative around them or wears makeup around them but to grab his attention. That's going off, man. But our people do the same thing to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? Especially these wacky tank Christians. They say they love the Lord. They claim they love the Lord. They say they love God. Right? They go to church every Sunday, and sometimes even Wednesday nights. Right? They dress up. They sing the songs. You know, they're part of the choir. They tithe to the church. But what do? When they leave, they give their attention to everything else. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But even in the church, they don't give attention to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They give their attention to Chezi, man. Caesar Borgia, which who in the world, because Yahweh Shai is the son of the Lord, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, man. But there's no longer ignorance. It's willful ignorance. You know, people at the end of the day understand. Most Christians understand that Jesus is the Lord's name. All right? Because if you tell a Christian, hey, you know, Jesus is in the name of the Lord, one of the first things they say is, oh yeah, it's Yeshua, or they'll say Jehovah, which are both incorrect as well. The name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai, pursuant to the Paleo Hebrew. Right? He delivers, man. He saves, he delivers. His name shows off what he's basically his future, because he is designed, or he was created to save at the end of the day, right? We need the grace, because we need the grace for disobeying or not following through our part of the covenant. But let me go back to Ecclesiasticus 33:1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. Right? Even though you may be going through bad times, or it may feel like you're going through evil, or you're being tempted, the Lord is going to deliver you if you keep your faith in him, man. Keep your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Sometimes the Lord puts us through hard times and rough situations, evil times, not for punishment, but to show off his power, man. All right? And to show off, basically, hey, since you kept your faith in me and trusted in me, not only will I deliver you, but I'm going to make you better than before, right? Gold and silver is purified in the furnace, man. And we are precious unto the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? But let me Ecclesiasticus 33:2. A wise man hateth not the law, but he that is an hypocrite therein is as a ship in a storm. Right? If you're wise, you're not going to hate the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You'll understand that these laws, statutes, and commandments are for the betterment of our people, right? Are for the betterment of the world at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, not only do we have to abide by the law, statutes, and commandments, the entire world is going to abide by the law, statutes, and commandments. But let me jump over to the book of John real quick. Book of John, chapter 9, verse 1. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. Right? This man came out of the womb blind. Right? And nothing fell into his eyes. He wasn't in an accident. He wasn't sick and then became blind. He was born blind. Day 1. Verse 2. or did his parents commit a transgression? Basically to to basically really curse the seed, right? Did the mother commit transgressions while the baby was in the womb? Did the father commit transgressions? Because it said parents, and it means both of them, right? Because again, this verse also proves regeneration or reincarnation, right? You know, other religions and other beliefs, false beliefs, they'll tell you that reincarnation is real. When you give up the ghost, when you die, you can come back as an elephant. You can come back as a tree. No, your spirit is designed to be basically a man. There's difference between the spirits of animals, spirits of plants, spirits of people, man. So you're not gonna come back and ask anything else, but